Hello and welcome back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Sith Sorcerer Veriia here on the world of Alderaan. Where we last left off, we learned that our Jedi Master, Norman Organa, happens to have a way to gain access to the final artifact of Tulak Hord. It is being held in a place known as the Elysium. We've also learned that Norman Organa, a Jedi Master, was meant or arranged to be betrothed to Lady Wrist, an assassin of the noble house of House Wrist, and turned her down at the last moment to continue his Jedi training, which may be a way to get his attention and bring him back to the planet itself. Before we do any of that though, oh bugger. I was going to go speak to Lord Stanel Full. And I realised I didn't hit the quick node at the north entrance of the Juran mountains. Ah, that was my mistake. Oh well. Feel free to use the timeline to skip ahead maybe a minute or two if you so desire. Otherwise, yeah, we'll take a slow walk. In the meanwhile, let's have a look at these heroic missions. Is there any we can do while we're in the Juran mountains and such? We have... let's have a look. Spring 4, Reinforcements, the Lanark Question, Sabotage, and Droid Repossession. Actually we have... is that all 5? Oh, there is 6. Is there one I'm missing? Ah, nope. One, two, three, four, 5. Where's Shock Doctrine? I don't know. Oh well. We could always do those heroic missions this video as well. Have a look at them at least. Oh, I forgot to play with my item modifications. It's far too warm today, and my mind is slightly just phasing out. Absolutely melting, and while I'm recording, I'm afraid to open the window or actually turn my fan on. It's not the best situation in the world, but we make do with what we can. Yeah, we'll do a few of the Alderaan story arc missions here. And we may do some of the heroic missions as well. See how much experience are these giving us now? Only 74,000, 214,000. And the heroics. Yep. Outpost Bolum here. There's Lord Stanel Full. The outpost quick note is unlocked now. Would you like to buy some credits? Not really. Gold spammers.
Stanel Fool? I was told you want to see me?
Yes, Moff Sarek said you'd be here. We've had an inspection team lost to the Killiks for days now, advisors from Droman Khas. They were inspecting one of our mining sites for lanthanide deposits. But in the middle of their inspection, the entire place was overrun by Killiks. We've had no communication for days.
I want the full briefing. Risk assessment, strategic importance, all of it.
Moff Sarek wants the inspection team rescued, and fast. Apparently some of them hold serious rank off-world. And the Killiks don't exactly respond to negotiations. They're the native aliens here. giant bugs with just enough sentience to shoot a blaster. Attacking these Killiks would take half our army, but apparently I'm too close to the problem to strategically assess its value.
You have some kind of personal stake in this?
Yes. I don't want you to think I'm asking for personal reasons, but my daughter was leading the inspection team. I don't know if she's alive or dead. If you can find her, find our advisors, free them if they're prisoners, I promise you a reward that will leave me bankrupt.
I will not let these aliens kill your daughter or the advisors.
Thank you. For myself, even more than for my house.
We can look into that for you. So we need to go into the Lanthanide mine. See if we can search for any of the expedition survivors. And Stanelful's daughter. Sometimes this droid has a mission for you. You may still have one, but we may need to complete this story arc mission first. It is like a chain mission to go up and deal with your first encounter with House Ulgo, who have a facility up here. And you need to do a few things against the Ulgo forces here. When I was playing as my Imperial agent, I didn't need to touch them, so I guess sometimes you don't need to, and sometimes you do, depending on what Imperial class you're playing as. Obviously we have a few Killik hives here. I'm just going to head directly south, because there is a couple of the Imperial army that may or may not have a quest for us. No, it doesn't look like they do. Sergeant Vern and Captain Asuria. They ask you to retrieve something from some Imperial forces who have been captured and, well, killed and captured by the Killiks and being held in the hives there. But here's the Lanthanide mine. Not a good sign. Lots of skeletons waiting outside the entrance. There we are.
In the name of the Emperor.
Indeed, in the name of the Emperor. You're welcome.
You saved my life.
I know, I'm amazing.
I thought I'd robbed it.
Need to find one more inspection team. That's where they are, held in that final cage.
Have removed those who are not of the nest. Had they stayed, they would have learned the peace of the joining. We will not deny you your prize. But leave now. There has been a song of swarming. We have claimed these mines for the nest.
I'll decide when I'm done here.
A human attitude. In the nest, no one needs to fight or defend a reputation or pride. Once we were called Darth Zash. Now we are known as new child of the Ukanuku nest. We have tasted the gel and scented the egg chamber. We have joined.
So you're a Killik now?
There is peace in the nest, a love that comes of sharing one mind. It is a gift beyond measure. We will never return.
How can you live like this?
How do you live in a world where everyone is a stranger? Where a smile may conceal a knife in the back? Stanithul is not my family. He and his kind have brought war to Alderaan in the name of their own power. Here we are safe. Here we are at peace. Here we will stay.
Brainwashed.
Come with me, or die along with every Killik here. That's your only option.
No, we will never. We are hearing the voice of the nest. We have decided it is not worth many losses to save one. The nest has spoken. We will return.
So it can be reasoned with. And we need to go speak to her father once again.
Thank you. My medics are treating the inspection team for shock, but they seem otherwise unharmed. I wish I could say the same for my daughter. It is clear those monsters have drugged her, brainwashed her. I've heard of this. Something in the pheromones that joins their captives to their hive mind.
Turn Thul's troops against the Killiks before they can destroy another mind.
You're right. What good is the throne of Alderaan if our world is first overrun by these bugs? They must be driven out. We should slaughter them until nothing but their mounds remain!
General Thul, excuse me. It is urgent I speak with my rescuer at once. I'm Agent Craig Graff, Imperial Intelligence. It was no accident those Killiks attacked when they did. The Ulgos pushed them toward that mine.
How did you know?
We've been monitoring communications between the Ulgo strike teams in that region. This was definitely planned. The push was orchestrated by the Ulgos to distract us from something they're calling Operation Sunshower.
I suggest we make sure their plan doesn't work.
I've heard that term. It's come up a few times in the chatter we're getting from our back door into the Organa networks.
It's a beradium detonator, a massive explosive. They plan to strike at the heart of Thul lands. The detonator's being transported by Boris Ulgo's elite soldiers, former Republic Special Forces, with the best weapons they could take and all the training the Republic gave them.
No one in the Republic understands what the dark side is capable of.
Just before the Killiks arrived, we acquired a data file that I believe to be the launch codes for the detonator.
If you really wish to strike fear into the heart of the Ulgos, get into the camp where they're holding it and set it off prematurely. It won't be the full force of the weapon, but let it be Ulgo that perishes, not Thul.
Okay. So that's where we learned first about House Ulgo and how they've suggested or enticed the Killiks to pushing against House Full. So we need to deal with Operation Sunshower. See, this droid doesn't have the quest for us, but we still need to head up to this area anyway where Ulgo is. But not for the full reason that you would normally go up there. Have we played with a Beradium explosive before in this playthrough? I think we have. The name is definitely familiar. Don't mind me, just gonna bypass all of you. Gonna go this way. Oh, we made a friend. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. That wasn't very nice. Let them chase me if they want. We're inside their fortress now. Need to defeat 15 of their forces while we're here. Hey, level 61. What's this? Phase Walk. Activating this ability marks your current location for 10 minutes. When this ability is activated again, if you are within 60 meters of the marked location, you will immediately return. Huh. Okay. That's handy. Don't know when we'll have the opportunity. Actually, 60 meters. How far 60 meters? I guess we'll find out in a moment. Hello there. Here's the Ulgo security droid. Right next to the explosive, as you can see behind it there. Oh, no, we weren't within 60 meters then. I saw him to teleport over to there. This is the safe room. Seal ourselves in. There you go. Mission complete. Let's go back to Stanley Full again. Let them know the deed is done, and Ulgo's forces have been minimized.
Thank you. You are again Thul's savior, saving our lands from devastation and death.
The abilities of the Sith are truly beyond the capacity of the rest of us to understand.
It was actually quite simple.
Then we must bow to your skill even more, for it is more than any of our troops could do. With the Ulgos retreating, I can turn all my troops to rooting out the Killiks, to the last squirming lava.
My superiors have been asking about you. There is some intrigue happening with House Rist. Trouble for our allies. If you're interested, look for Dathis Elgin. Moff Sarek has already commended you to him.
So there's our next point and contact. Is he in? Yeah, he's in the King's Pass. Okay. You know what, I was tempted to do the heroic missions, but let's just continue on with the Alderaan story arc. Since we might be going into House Rist anyway, might be ideal and it'll merge quite nicely with finding Rihanna Rist herself. We could cut through House Ald to get into the King's Pass, but there is a road that leads around on the outside. Some Gree droids there. I think there is the Gree event going on this weekend. Well, I say this weekend, it's actually Monday after the weekend. But, yeah, we're not doing the Gree event. It's kind of like the Bounty Hunter quest I think I've mentioned before, much earlier on while we were on Dromund Kaas. It's another one of those, like, weekly sessions that happens maybe once every couple of months. And it'll gain you reputation with various factions. I think we might be able to see where there's a datachron here on Alderaan if anyone has an interest. Yeah. There's actually a datachron down here. You might just be able to see its subtle glow. Maybe. Or it could just all be the snow. Ah, there it is. Just there, behind that crate. Of course, like the Jara balloon, there is a lift. I can't even see the lift. Where? Oh, there it is. The damaged lift, and you kind of got to wait for it to come to the top and very slowly slide down to this little island here where the datachron is being held. And that's how you gain that datachron. It might actually be one of the ones I haven't actually picked up. I can't recall, to be honest with you. I could have a look. I know where a few of the datacrons are on this planet. Another entrance to House Ald there. Normally that's the entrance that you would go in when you're playing as a member of the Republic. We just follow this road along, through and along King's Road. Gain us access to the other Imperial outpost here. Let's see what the situation is. Outpost Talon. Okay. Is this quick node unlocked? Yes, we'll be sure to double check. Looks like there's no more side missions available apart from Daphis Elgin here himself. But maybe they'll unlock once we've spoken to him. Let's see how we can help.
Ah, Sith. Daphis Elgin, Imperial Advisor to House Thul. Am I glad to see you? House Thul faces a crisis that threatens to undermine their entire position on Alderaan. And the Empires as well.
It can't be that bad, can it?
I am not prone to exaggeration. House Rist, Alderaan's House of Assassins, is currently aligned with the usurper House Ulgo. But there was a time when Rist did all manner of secret jobs for whomever paid. Now the dirty details of those jobs are threatening to get out.
Next time, don't hire assassins.
Every noble house on Alderaan has done underhanded things. Thul is not unique. A former Rist assassin, kicked out for revealing the identity of one of his employers, is blackmailing Thul. He says he'll reveal every assassination, every kidnapping, every conniving thing Thul has done unless we pay him.
Is there a reason you came to me?
We've arranged a meeting to deliver payment. But he's recruited some of Rist's best assassins to his side. I don't trust him. That's why I need you. Someone strong enough to withstand whatever trap he intends to spring.
It's as good as done.
This man wants to establish his own House of Assassins. And he has demanded land and a title as payment for his silence. Take this case and meet him at the assigned meeting place. If he takes the bribe, fine. If not, kill him.
Simple enough. Now, since the Knights of the Fallen Empire expansion, the rendezvous point has changed. Now it's in a private hangar, but it was across a bridge and like around this area. No more quests did unlock as I thought they might. Yeah, the private hangar that we're going to used to be the location of a Heroic 4 mission. Where you had to survive wave of... It might have been House Rist assassins or members of House Ulgo's forces. I can't fully recall. I think I only did that heroic once. And that was when I first actually played this game. I might actually been playing as an Inquisitor at the time as well. Because there is a heroic mission up here as well, like an Area 4 mission. Looks like it doesn't unlock anymore. But yeah, it used to be an Area 4 mission. Yeah, in Fort Alt here. Where you had to blow up or disable some generators. So we have Kai Sadek and Sam Sadek.
I have nothing to say to you right now.
Well, that's funny, because I have something to say to you, but... Okay, it's not triggering. Let's leave and come back in. Oh, there we go. That was a bit weird.
Well, brother, would you look at this? A Sith. I guess Thul isn't half as stupid as I thought. It won't do them any good, but I give them points for trying. Now, if you'd kindly hand over the payment.
I'm not giving you a thing until I'm sure there are no tricks.
Tricks? We've only just met. You already know me so well. I thought Thul would send some scrawny diplomat I could take hostage, but you'll fetch a higher price.
I'm going to enjoy kicking your face in.
Don't get your hopes up. We've been doing this our whole lives.
Yeah, you didn't last long. Your whole lives, you say? Really impressive.
Stop! Stop this, Kai! She has the better of us, and besides, it's not worth it! The evidence is already on its way to House Ulgo. He had no intention of giving it to you.
Did you really think you could betray me?
Sam, you idiot! We could have been counts!
You've lost all sense of honor. Lying and stealing? I swore to live by a code. The runner with the evidence is delivering it to Ulgo's son, Vesix.
Sam, you'd betray your own brother? I'll kill you for that!
Damn it, Kai. I'm sorry. Look, the coordinates the runner was headed to are in the console over there. You might be able to catch him if you hurry. I'll take Kai's assassins. I promise, neither you nor Thule will hear from us again.
No one betrays me and lives.
I take the fact that you're rummaging around in the assassin's files to mean that the meeting didn't go well.
The assassin tried to take me hostage.
I expected as much. Spare no detail. If Vesix Ulgo gets that evidence, soon every house on Alderaan will know who Thule hired Riz to kill, and when. They won't just banish Thule, they'll destroy them. And the Empire's chances on Alderaan will die with them.
Just give me a chance to find Ulgo, and stop them from disturbing the evidence.
Disturbing?
That may be easier said than done. Vesix Ulgo commands a squad of the most highly trained commandos on Alderaan. They have even defeated Jedi. But you may stand a chance. I have to ask you to recover that evidence, quickly.
Sounds fraught with danger. Count me in.
Thank you so much. Find the evidence, destroy it, and I promise you'll double the reward when you return.
Another influence rank with Kelm here. Very nice. Oh, camera angle went a little bit crazy. Now where do we need... Ah, okay. So we need to go into the cave. The Drovis cave, where originally we were meant to meet the two brothers there. The Ulgos, with where the evidence used to be down here. So they switched it up a little, yeah. I think it was the same when I played as my Imperial agent. I think I remarked on a change of position then and there as well. See, we're passing by House Rist at the moment. We just need to go up there if we want to go to their fortress / palace. We will be visiting them momentarily, but first things first, let's deal with the evidence that House Ulgo are trying to get a hold of. Sunnyvale. Sunnyvale, Sunnyvale. That's something from Buffy. Or was that Sunnydale? I can't remember. Sunnydale sounds more familiar. here's Vesix Ulgo, a melee specialist. And here's the incriminating evidence. 2 moments out. Okay. Thought I heard something in the background and I was correct. Let's head back over to Outpost Talon. Let Daphis and Elgin know that the evidence has been erased.
Tell me you've defeated Vesix. Tell me you managed to destroy the evidence of Thul's misdeeds before Ulgo was able to distribute it.
Thul's secrets are safe.
Never in my entire life have I been so relieved. Here is a reward from House Thul. You've done a great thing for the Empire. I hope you realize that.
Now, Lieutenant Muir wants to speak to us, who is an adjutant of... what was his name? Saw a name there. It was definitely a Sith Lord. Darth Victus. Okay. We'll end this video here. When we come back, we will head over to House Rist. Lieutenant Muir is in the Galeris Valley, which is the final area as a member of the Sith Empire we would need to visit. But obviously House Rist comes first. And we'll see what Rihanna has to say about Norman Organa, and see if we can lure him back to the planet itself. So, this of course has been AnthWolf playing Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Sith Sorcerer once again. I may break this session here, see how I feel. I am absolutely melting. But I'll see you for even more of our efforts here on Alderaan in the next video. Until then, bye bye now.